to make something out of a purple glove. I can't remember what was I going to make? I can't remember. I remember. Do you remember? Yeah, I remember.
So we're going to take the glove and cut off one of the fingers. You can get usually 1 or 2 Memberberries from each finger, obviously depending on the finger. The thumb and the little finger will probably give you 1. So we're going to stuff this with some stuffing, and you want it like the size obviously of a berry or a large marble, small bouncy ball type size. Now, if you don't live near a craft store or anything, you can go to a homeware stores that sell like the plain cushions that don't have a cover on them, and you can usually get like a 16" by 16" one for £1 or less. So you can just buy one of those, cut it open and take the stuffing out of that. So it's a little cheat for you there. So when you got it to the right amount you want it stuffed, just chop off any excess finger that you got. The glove that is, not your actual finger. And then we're going to sew up the bottom. So we're just going to attach some thread to the bottom, just tie a knot in it. And we're just going to go around the edge of this with a simple stitch, just going in and out all the way around. And we're going to yeah. I lost myself. Sorry. Yeah, so you just do this simple stitch going around the outside, no tricky stitches here. Just go in and out around the outside, don't pull it too tight yet. Wait until you've gone around the whole edge of it first. And then we're going to close it up. So once you've got to the end, or back to the beginning should I say, you want to start pulling it tight, but then pushing the edges so they're inside of the berry. And then just keep pulling it until it's nice and closed, making sure all those edges are inside. I'm going to put it quite tight, and now we're going to do the same step again, just to make sure it's extra secure. It closes up nice and tight. Then once we've done this, we're just going to tie a couple of knots in it and thread the thread halfway through the berry and cut off the excess. You don't want to cut it off right next to the knot, because that could easily come undone. So I'm just doing a couple of knots here, making sure it's nice and tight. I'm going to pop the thread through and chop off the excess. There you go, just repeating myself as well. And this is what it will look like. Now you can do it obviously with where you make 2 out of 1 finger. Obviously there's going to be 2 open ends, and you just close one end of it how you closed the bottom of that just a minute ago. Hopefully that makes sense. You do it before the stuffing's in there. So once you've closed that top edge, it will look like the original finger did, like that. And then you just carry on with the same steps as you did before. Now there's 2 ways of doing the face. First one is you can get some thread, go from the back out to the front, and we're going to put his eyes on, so you want to do it in the place where you want his eyes, or her eyes. And we're just going to tie a little knot, so obviously the thread doesn't just come straight through the front. And we're going to grab a black seed bead, and we're just going to sew that onto the glove finger thing. You want to go through the bead a couple of times so that's nice and secure, you don't want it wobbling about. And once you've done one eye, go ahead and do the other eye. You don't have to tie it off just yet, and use a new bit of thread. You can just basically put the needle through the finger and pop it out where you want the other eye, like that, and then grab the other eye and sew that one on too. Don't know why the lighting just changed there. Bit weird. Once you've done the other eye, you just tie off a knot and then you just poke the needle through the front of the member bead, out the back, and then you cut off that tail and obviously the original bit where it went through in the beginning. If you can grab hold of it. And next I'm going to sew on a mouth for this one. So you want some thick black cotton. This is like 3 strands of like the cross stitch thread stuff. So again, starting from the back, I'm just going to tie another little knot so it doesn't come out, and then I'm just going to do a few stitches just to give him a little smiley face, and that's him done. So this is a bit of a fiddly way to give him a face, or you can simply just, which I do with the next one, you just use some 3D puff paint, or you don't have to use 3D paint, obviously you can just use any sort of crafting kind of fabric paint, and you're done. So thank you, bye!